Yeah, we do want gameplay to tell a story as much as possible, but we also want our designers to feel like they have ownership and creative control of their levels. So, I'll explain to them kind of what happens in the story and give them kind of the brief pitch of where Ratchet and Clank are and what they should be doing. And then the designers will kind of come up with a gameplay idea based on that story moment. And then they'll take it back to me, and then me and Brian Allgaier and the design team will again nudge it back and forth until we have something that's fun to play and something that's fun to experience from a story standpoint. Designers are very talented. Our creative director Brian Allgaier, again, very talented, and we basically sit in meetings and talk back and forth about, hey, what are some really new and interesting things that we can do, and with the allotted resources and the allotted amount of time that really change the way the player experiences the game. And one of the designers suggested hoverboots, and as soon as he said it, everybody was like, that would be awesome. Just traveling around at high speeds, just blasting through a level, it changes the way that Ratchet has to approach battle scenarios. It changes the way he has to use his weapons. So it's just kind of us sitting around and talking and finding these cool little bits that we've never done before to bring that into the game. I mean, for us, it was as soon as the marketing guys thought of it, we immediately loved the idea, because weapons have been such an integral part of the franchise. Everyone loves the crazy weapons, and our fans have been such big fans of the weapons that we're just like, we have one open weapon slot here, we don't have anything yet. Why don't we ask the fans what they want to see? And then they submitted over 1,000 ideas, and we went through, and the Spiral of Death won out. And it's a really cool weapon to see come to life. Insomniac is a great place to work. Believe the hype. It's amazing. They take care of us. They make you feel like part of the team. Everybody can submit ideas. It's very collaborative and very supportive. Like somebody from finance, if they have a great weapon idea, they can submit it, and we'll take it seriously. They have a fully stocked kitchen, so if you work late, there's plenty of food to eat, and it's just a phenomenal place to work. It's a great atmosphere. We put in a lot of long hours, not just at our company, but in the video game industry as a whole. And I think when a company takes care of you, it makes you a little bit more inclined to say, okay, it's easy for me to stay until 1, 2 in the morning if I really have to, because my company appreciates it. I do. I come to work with a big smile on my face every day. I think I have the greatest job in the world. I think I get to write for Captain Quark and for Dr. Nefarious and a fun cast of characters, and I get to write for an incredible company and make great games. Oh, of course. I think both at work and home. I've got a pretty big comic book collection. I've got a lot of movies, and a lot of video games too. And at work we have a huge video game library. And, all the bells and whistles you'd expect. In the studio? Yeah. Oh, you're asking me to choose? What if our actors watch this and they, I'll say they're all phenomenal to work with. Every single one of them are phenomenal to work with. We have a great cast. I will single out Armin Shimmerman during this project. He plays Dr. Nefarious, only because he really just destroyed his voice over the course of production. Dr. Nefarious is not an easy voice to do. It's from the back of the throat. It's very gravelly, and oftentimes he would do like 3 or 4 takes, and we'd be like, all right, we got it, let's move on. He'd be like, no, I have another idea. Let me do it one more time. And he really cares about Dr. Nefarious, and he doesn't want to let the fans down. So I'll give him credit. It's a well done game marries both of them. Gameplay will always drive story. We have to remember that people are playing video games because they want to play. It's simple as that. But when a story is done well, people take notice. You look at the more successful games that have come out this year, Batman Arkham Asylum, Uncharted 2, these are games that have very well done stories. They're very immersive. So I'll say it's 50-50.